I know what you need. You're a working therapist or social worker or somebody in human services, and you don't have the right music playlist. Well, guess what? I've done the homework, and I'm going to give you a music playlist for every situation that occurs during your work day. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Dark Side of Therapy. This is a show where we help new graduates and young clinicians navigate and have great careers honestly and doing it the right way. So I thought long and hard about this one because I'm a music lover. I'm a kid of the 80s. I grew up with all the great bands, Bon Jovi, Van Halen, Poison. I'm naming all the hair bands now. And sometimes with my peers, we talk about what are the songs that really get you going? What are the songs that motivate you? So I realized I need to put together a song list, a playlist for the social worker, therapists, human service workers' day, so that at every point of the day, they have a song that kind of marks where they're at. So let's start off the day. Number 10, you're on your way to work, you want to get yourself going. Here's what you got to do. Nothing kicks you into high gear better than Jump by Van Halen. You start with those synthesizers, dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. It just kicks off everything. Then the drums occur and you're just there. And that wonderful line, might as well jump. There is no better song, and if you're not caffeinated, you really got to play this song. Number 9, let's say you get to work and you got a peer that's having one of those days. Things just aren't working out. You're behind on your progress notes. You got the court, wants an assessment, and you don't know what to do. Here's what you gotta play. Lean on Me by Bill Withers, the original version. There's a great line in this song, lean on me when you're not strong and I'll be your friend. And there's such a smooth, mellow kind of tone to this song. It's what I call a very forgiving song. You cannot not listen to it. You need to listen to it. And when you listen to it, you're gonna feel better about life. Now, number 8, imposter syndrome is something that takes over for all of us. And for those of you who don't know, imposter syndrome is where a therapist basically feels like they don't know what they're doing. They're wondering, why do clients come and see me? I'm not good at anything, and the pablum that I expunge should not be listened to. Well, here's your song, Unwell by Matchbox 20. Now, this is a great song because the line in this song says, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell. And the song is really, again, I think a very uplifting song, but it's about those days, again, when maybe you don't feel like yourself. So throw on some Matchbox 20, Unwell, and you're gonna do just fine. Number 7, you've had the best session of all time. The client's done their homework, you've had an amazing dialogue, you feel like you are spewing therapeutic brilliance. Here's what you gotta play. Walking on Sunshine, Katrina and the Waves. It's got that great line, I'm walking on sunshine. And it just carries you into this wonderful place of flowers and brilliance and beautifulness. You've gotta play this song when you've had your best session ever. Don't play it yet. Wait until you get that special session. Promise me. Number 6, you're about to have a tough session. You ever get to work and you just know you're going to have a tough session? I'm not saying it's a bad client, those kinds of things. You just know it's going to be a tough session. Maybe you haven't had your coffee. Maybe it's a client that you do have some issues with. You have to find some kind of go-to. And here it is. You ever see Rocky IV? There's a great training montage where Rocky's out in Siberia and he's fighting the big Russian. And this whole training sequence is set to this great song. It's just called Training Montage by Vince Dicola. And it's one of these songs that the beats of the song are timed to the different punches Rocky's throwing and then his rival, Ivan Drago. And it really gets you pumped up. It's like you're going to battle, you're going to war. So Training Montage, Vince Dicola. Gotta get it. Number 5, you're at a staffing. And back when I worked for an agency, we used to call them multidisciplinary meetings. And sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you staff a case, you don't get feedback that you want. Other times you get too much feedback. But let's say you've staffed an amazing case where you got all the feedback you wanted. It looks like you're on the right track. You felt well supported. Jump by Kriss Kross. 1992. I know I'm aging myself here. I think I was a sophomore in high school when that song came out. But it is such a powerful song that keeps repeating Jump Jump pretty much the entire song. But you need to play a song like this when you've had a great staffing. Jump by Kriss Kross. Number 4. You're having one of those days where you're sad and depressed. Quick fact check here. Yes, therapists get depressed too. Therapists have bad days. Social service people have bad days. Lawyers have bad days. I include them in social services too because that's what they do. What in the world can you play when you're having one of those days where nothing seems to go well? And here we go. Another 90s song, Everybody Hurts, REM. It's a very, very, very subtle song. It's a song that kind of just creeps up on you. It's very slow and methodical. And when you listen to it, it's like Michael Stipe, the lead singer. It's almost like he's suffering from depression as he sings it. But it's a really good song to get in the headspace of, yeah, I'm sad. I need a sad song. So that's what I'm going to play. All right. So number 3, you meet a client for the first time and they're motivated. They are so motivated to do therapy. They agree to do homework assignments. They're just the client you've dreamed of. Here's what you got to play. I Want to Get Better by the Bleachers. This is a great song and even better video because in this video, the lead singer takes on the persona of a therapist. And so throughout the song, all of these different people, his clients, are actually part of the song. And the whole thing ends with they're all on stage together as if they all had some great epiphany. And it's just such a great song. So play that when you've got a motivated client. Number 2, this is so easy. You've got deadlines. You're not meeting your deadlines. You're behind at everything. You're wondering why you even came to work today. Even your dog is feeling neglected. Under Pressure by Queen. One of the most catchy riffs in all of music. Now, years later, Vanilla Ice did rip off his riff, or that riff, and did create Ice Ice Baby, a great song too. I know he's got some haters out there, but Under Pressure really sums it up for what we do and what we go through as therapists, clinicians, social workers. It just makes the most sense. Now, you need a final song. You need a drive home song. You need a song as you're driving home that really hits all the right notes and says, this is the end of my workday, I'm done. I'm going to double up on Queen because we are the champions. There is no better song to play on your way home. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting until the end. What a great song to clear your head out, remind yourself you're good at what you do, remind yourself you are a quality worker in this field. Now, much like my client quotes video, let me know your playlist for your day. You've probably got some different songs. So like and comment and tell me what types of songs help you get through your day. And as always, like and subscribe. It's great to see you. This is The Dark Side of Therapy. We'll see you next time.